Hey guys, welcome to our call podcast. Thank you so much for following my channels. This is a good thing. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please you need to click on the buttons and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you so much. And today I'm going to bring to you this software. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'll next time I'm going to show you also the source code of this software. Okay, so thank you so much guys for the support. And this is a call me win from NG Technology. Okay, today I'm going to bring to you this software and I'm going to explain how this software works, and I'll also take you into some of the critical issues behind this software, and I'll also show you what is there and what is missing in the software. And if you're also from computer science, you need also to make your comments so that I find it and we have to make this to bring it into reality. So the software is working 100%, but it still have some issues that I'm still working in them. So this software is efficient and it's working 100%. And I'm passionate about this because here in South Sudan, we don't have many programmers or many software developers. We might be having network engineers, we might be having graphic designers, and a lot of people right there. But programmers are really less. They are not that many. That's why I'm always aspired to be somebody that will do all this. And that's why you see me, I'm always good in this and I'm always good in this. So the first thing that you want to know is that you need to be good in graphic designs, because graphic designs always give you all those products and so on. And if you understood graphic designs, so graphic designs will give you 25% of your software. If you don't understand graphic designs, and if you're not a professional graphic designer, so make sure that the software that you want to develop sometime will not come into reality, and is because of the interface that will interact with your client. Sometime they may not like it, and that's why we always say that software development need professional graphic designers, because the UI is the one that is speak with the client. Because if there are clients, then they always like that is intuitive designs and so forth. That's why it's really very good for you to be a professional graphic designer. Then you will be able to design the UI and so forth. Some people like us, we are good in Adobe XD. I'm also good in Figma and a lot of software right there. Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesigns, and all graphic software that are really necessary. I'm always good on those things. That's why you see me always. The interface that I design sometimes is really nice, but I love white color. That's why you see me in all the products that I design. I always like white color because, yeah, of course, most people may find it that it is a default color, but white sometimes speak for itself. So this software is efficient and it's working 100%. So this software is one of the software that I make and I develop it from scratch, and you can see it now. This software is for you for Stanford International University, and I know that we have many universities in South Sudan, but most of them are still now operating using traditional record. That's why I also came out with this. And if any university or any schools that need software to be developed in order for them to deal with, or is it a payments software or any other thing that they want, POS and so, then you need to contact me. Contacting me to 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 talk about this business is really appreciated in advance, and it's really nice. I have a lot of software that I develop, and most of my software they are now in market. Unless the AI application that I'm now working on is still not in the market, but I think it will be in the market as soon as possible. Okay, thank you so much, guys. And let me introduce to you this application today. This application is here. This is a student's payment receipt. You can see from there. When you go from right to left, you can see that you have payment, and you have payment details, and we have payment receipt. In many universities, when you go to any university or you go to any schools, sometimes you find all this, the thing that I'm talking about right here. You can find that, but to come up with all this idea, it's really very hard. It's really tiresome. But unless you write them down, because recording all this planning and do all this is really nice, and it's 100% good. So here we have payment details, we have payment receipt right there, and all the information that you will enter here. So they will all come here, as you see. They will all be here, and this one is a scroll. Okay, it's a scroll bar. When you make like this, it will scroll. And let me show you the software. The entire software is here. This is service students payment. You can see down here you have all this. Okay, and here you have all this thing. So the color here is the color here, as you can see, is a mix of blue and light blue like that. This is a gradient that I've integrated in this, and I've taken the color blue from the institutionist, because this institution is using these colors. It's using black, it's using red, and it's using a lot of colors right there when you check. So that's why I use it also. So here, let me put name. Let's say my name is a call Ngawal, as you know me. Sorry, this is typing in Arabic. I also know I also know Arabic, but my apology for that. Let me just make it again. Yes, this is a call. This is a call Ngawal. That's my name. That's my name. And here my registration number. I'll just put in a number that is SIU. Let's say 001. And then here I have to put which college. Maybe I'm doing law. I have to put it there. Which semester? Starford is having 8 semesters. That's why you say I just made 1 to 8. I said 8 semester. The date will come by default. And here it should be $300. Here you see it should be $300 per semester. And when you click on this, you see what you have here. You have $300. When you click on diploma, it will give you 250. So it's just you can just play around with drop down list. So let's say we click on degree because it is 8 semester. Always. Okay. So when you see like this, when you have all this and all the areas has been filled, then they will all come here. You can see here you have a Stanford, the National University, and there is a logo right here. This is official payment receipt, and this is receipt number. This is payment date and student names, registration, college, and semester, and the descriptions amount. Let me also explain this. Total fee is a piece that you can pay, and it is automatically 300 by default. And amount paid, maybe you paid 500, then there should be a balance in there, isn't it? Yes, but I'll come for that. If it is 300, it will write it, because the amount paid is here, amount paid in cash. So when I click generate receipts, you see it has fills all these areas. We have RC, we use the receipt number. This is 2026 01010, and it's putting 1. This is the first receipt that I've generated right here. A date there is automatic, and my name is Akol Ngawal, and registration number is SIU 001. College is law, semester is semester 8. Description here, you can see what I was talking about. You can see here we have total fee 300. We have amount paid is 300 as well. Paid in full. There is no balance. Okay, but let me play around with it. Let me put something here like 500. Let me put something like 500, and I click. So overpayment of 200 is there. You see this, and this is how I say you can play around with this. Okay, this is an advance payment. There's a comment right here that advance payment of 2, and all this logic was generated by JavaScript, because I know JavaScript and CSS and also HTML. All these things have generated this, as you can see. This is a good software that you can use in your institution. Okay, and here this is the save. You can save it here. As you can see, name calling our SIUD low, semester covered. I mean semester, and then amount paid. Semester covered is only 1 semester. You delete, you click delete here, it will delete it for you. Okay. This one is when you want to export it to Excel. You just click here, and it will export automatically. Okay, this is all about this software. This software is nice, and it is also elegant, 100%. It work with any company, I mean with any schools. But I think if you have your own school, maybe I will just develop based on your specification, because you have a lot of things to do. Your school might not be the same with the Starford. It is quite a bit different, and that's why you see. Uh, this app doesn't support preview. This is the one I'm going to put. There is no problem on that. I will just put preview so that you see what you want to print. Okay, but this is not a big deal. It's really very easy for you to do a printing here. You'll just make printing. I'm using Konica Monelta Universal PCL. This is what I'm using, and your printer might be different from this. So you just click any printer that you want, and it will just print. So all this, that is it. That is all about this software. When you check, yani it is a good software, by the way, and it is you who want to use it. If you are really ready, it is um, this software you can pay once and you use it forever. Okay, unless you have any future, then you just come to me. I'll just add the future and then you go with it. There is no subscriptions. This is not subscription. It's not a subscription software. But I know you have a lot of products right there. Those products, they need you to pay money. They need you to pay money yearly or monthly based on what you paid. But this thing here is different. This thing, is quite a bit different. It's a different software. And to develop the logic behind all this, and so somehow very hard, and it needs you to have that knowledge in computer science. You need you to know all these things, but somehow it's really hard. There's no problem. If you can see here, you see Stanford International University. It has its own icon. Okay, this application right now is an application. It is executable application. It's not. I can send it to your laptop. You run it. It will work with you. Okay. And anything you see here, it is all applicable. So anything you see here, it is all working. Yeah. So this software is good if you want to use it. Maybe you can just come to me and you buy it from my company. Then you will just go with it. I know if you go to any company, they will just tell you $2,000, $3,000, and so forth. You know, recording using traditional records like pens and so forth sometimes take a lot of time, and this issue sometimes is not good. It's not good for you to spend a lot of time doing that thing. But at least if you have a software that can handle your thing, then why are you wasting your time? You just do it and then you go with it. So this software is effective, and the missing thing is only the database. And I'm going to add the database, because database take time, and I'm going to do that. I'm also going to make it to run on multiple devices. These are the things that are missing from the software, but the software is working 100%. And if you need software like this, if you are running schools, maybe you call me. If you are running a business, maybe you call me and we arrange what type of software that you want. So I will do that and everything will be nice. So thank you guys, and I appreciate your support. And this is a call Mayuin from NG Technologies. Bye bye from now, and we shall meet next time.